morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. We are going to be getting ready to start my Barre Stretch class. I'm Holly with Pilates and Yoga Center. If you haven't taken class with me before, I just wanted to introduce myself. All you will need is a chair or a countertop for your bar. If you don't have one, just work on your balance. You don't even need it. A set of light hand weights. I will be using the small Pilates ball today. If you don't have one, again, no worries. Just improvise with whatever you have at home. So I'm going to flip you guys around and we'll be starting shortly. All right, let me do a quick mic check. Let's see what we got here. So how is everyone doing this weekend? Are you all surviving your quarantine? Are you all surviving working at home or homeschooling maybe your children or any other thing that life may have thrown at you right now? I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. A lot of people told me, a lot of people laid off from jobs, and that definitely breaks my heart. I sometimes sit and I get sad about my own situation here, but the honesty is we are going to be able to reopen. Things are going to be different, but I still am going to be able to share what I do with everyone and keep you all healthy and fit, because that's important right now, right? All right, it looks like my sound is good. Fingers crossed you guys will be able to hear me. Please know that anytime during this broadcast, if the video does cut out, I will log back on. We will be doing barre for about the first 30 minutes, and then we'll transition down onto the mat for some Pilates mat and stretching. Anyways, let's get to it already. All right, so we are going to stand up. A little bit more volume here. And just go ahead. I want you to begin with those feet right underneath your shoulders, arms down by your side. Just wiggle those shoulders out. Take the head to the right and the left. When I'm stretching my neck, I like to really try to pull my shoulders down just to get that added stretch. Good. Do a few more like that. And left. And right. And left. Good. Take that head side to side like you're saying no. And left. And right. And left. Good. A few more like that. Right. And left. 2 more. Right. And left. Good. Taking it into some shoulder rolls up. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Take them forward. 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. Take the arms up on 8. Reach side. And 2. And 3. And 4. Really starting to warm up those abs. Pulling the belly to the spine. Here we go. That left arm comes up, stretching over to the right, trying to keep both heels into the ground here. Just holding the stretch, feeling the stretch all the way through the side of the body. From here, we're going to take it into pulses. Here we go. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring it up. That left arm comes out to the side, stretching it all the way over. Just hold it here for a minute, really feeling the stretch through the side of the body, trying to keep the belly tucked into the spine. From here, we pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing it all the way up. From here, turning those legs slightly out. We're going to start to warm up those legs with some plies. Here we go. So we bend, up, Good. Really squeezing your glutes here. So what are your glutes, huh? Your glutes or your butt cheeks? Good. Keep it going down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Hold it there. Lift the right toe. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Just take it to the right. 1, 2. We have 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the left for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arms up to pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to push those knees out to the side, belly to the spine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more set for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten those legs, open the arms. From here, taking it into a flat back. So the hips go backwards, crown of the head is forward. Just hold the stretch here for a second, feeling the stretch through the hamstrings. From here, we pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more set for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Dropping those arms all the way down to the ground. Give those hips a little bit of a rock. From here, bending it down. Elbows come right into the inner thighs, pressing those knees out. Just hold it here for a little bit of stretch. Maybe rocking it side to side. We're going to get ready for some little pulses here. So hands are going to come right in front. Now we're pressing those knees out. From here, we pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels pressing into the ground, knees out. Keep it going. We have one more set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Stretching it down to the ground again. And rolling that spine all the way up, getting ready to stretch. So we're going to be crossing the arm over the body, taking it to a plie to the side. So we stretch and plie. 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 Other side. So stretch and plie. Stretch and plie. Stretch, transferring the weight as you plie. Stretch and plie. Let's do 2 more. Stretch and plie. Stretch and plie. Alternating sides. Stretch. Take that plie deeper. Stretch and plie. Stretch and plie. Stretch and plie. Taking it into a curtsy. So we plie and curtsy. Plie and curtsy. Both knees go out to the side of the room. Curtsy. Plie and curtsy. Now take those arms up. Plie and curtsy. Plie and curtsy. Plie and curtsy. Plie and curtsy. Adding a pulse. So plie. Pulse. Pulse. Taking those plies bigger each time. Plie. Pulse. Up. Side. Again, plie. Arms go up. They go side. Back to center. And plie. Up. Side. Center. Beautiful. Bringing those feet in together. Reaching the arms all the way up. From here, taking that flat back. This time, arms reached forward. Really try to stick those hips backwards. And we're getting ready to pulse. Here we go. And pulse. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Dropping it all the way down. Try to bring those forehead to your thighs. Enjoying that stretch there, rolling all the way up. Lifting the arms up, circling them around. From here, open your feet right in line with your hips. We're gonna take it into a chair pose. Like yoga, arms are gonna come forward. You don't wanna lift them up too high that you compress your lower back right in front. You should be able to look down and see those toes, squeezing the glutes. And we're gonna get ready for some pulses right here. Here we go. So we pulse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now into some John Travolta. Side, back, and side. You get it? It's that disco point. And side, and back, and side. Again, front, that supporting leg bent, squeezing the glutes, pulling the belly in. One more set. Side, back, and side. Other leg. So we front, we're side, we're back, we're side. Again, front, and side, and back, and side. 2 more sets. Front, side, back, side. Last set. Front, side, back, and side. Beautiful. Bringing it in, bringing those arms up, floating them down. We're going to go ahead, take it to your chair or your bar. Moving into some more plies, because that's what we do in bar, right? So our heels are coming in together in a first position. Squeeze those inner thighs nice and tight. From here, one hand comes onto your bar. One comes out to the side. Now relax those shoulders. Scoop the belly. Squeeze those glutes. Here we go. So we bend up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Knees are going right over the toes for 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're adding that releve. So we plie, releve, up, drop the heels. Plie, releve, up. 2 more. Let's see how this goes for me today. I think I broke my toe the other night on our table. Up, drop the heel. Up, heels. Up, heels. Up, heels. Now just releve. Up, 2, 3. It's feeling so good so far. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more set for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there, arm comes up, taking it into a demi-plie. So it's a small bend, heels are lifted, and you got it. We're gonna pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Think of keeping those knees out. Don't let them roll in. 8, squeezing the butt cheeks, bellies into the spine, shoulders relaxed. Keep it going. 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop those heels, open the arm out to the side. From here, we're gonna stretch it forward. Lifting that arm all the way up and stretch it back. Beautiful, arm comes up. I'm gonna go ahead and move my chair over to the other side. Trying not to knock my ball off. From here, taking it into a second position. So right here, just test that you can lift up on your tippy toes. You wanna be able to do that. From here, same thing, arm goes out. A little bit of tension here, but a soft wrist. Glutes squeeze nice and tight. And we plie. 2, 3, 4. I'm squeezing those knees, trying to send the knees outwards over the toes. And squeezing my glutes, pressing the heels into the ground. Let's add that releve. Up, drop the heels. Plie, releve. Up, drop those heels. Plie, releve. Up, plie, releve. Up. Now reverse that. Take it up. Drop those heels. Up. Knees are out. 2 more. Up. Good. Last one. From here, just regular releves. Up, down. 2. Make sure you're not rolling out on those baby toes. Try to keep that belly pulled in towards the spine. Good. Let's do one more set. Here we go. And up. And up. And up. and 5, and 6, and 7. That last one, holding it there, arm comes up, bend those knees. Now if you need to, drop those heels if this balance point isn't good for you. From here, we pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keeping those knees out, don't let them roll in. That's what's gonna get those glutes firing. Good, one more set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful, drop those heels. Left toe comes out, you're crossing it over, reaching that left arm up. Nice stretch over to the side. And lifting that arm. Beautiful, switching sides, I'm sorry, let's stretch the other way. Right toe comes over. Right arm's up. I'm just in a hurry to get to my ball butt lifts for some reason. Lifting that arm up. Beautiful. I'm gonna move my chair back to the other side now. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab my ball. So I'm facing my chair. I'm gonna start standing my supporting leg on my right leg. The ball is gonna come between my left thigh and my left calf. Now, you wanna lean forward slightly so that your spine doesn't arch and compress. We want a nice, long, lean spine. Supporting leg slightly bent. Kneecap is facing down to the ground on that left leg. We lift up and down, and up and down. If you don't have a ball, just do this movement without the ball. Up and down, up and down, and up and down. Trying to keep both the hip bones facing your chair or your countertop. And lower, and lift. Now this might be super hard if you don't have a chair or countertop. Maybe hold on to the wall. Up and lower. Unless you're a prima ballerina, then go for it. Up and down, and up and down. Now we're gonna take it up, down, squeeze the ball, release the ball. Up, down. If you don't have a ball, try to push your heel into your thigh. Up, lift, and down. Pulse, release, lift, and down. Remember that supporting leg is slightly bent. You should feel that glute starting to go on fire. Squeeze, and down. Sometimes these slower movements, you feel them more. Squeeze, release. Now just squeeze and release. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze. Beautiful. Go ahead, grab that ball. Turn face back to the front. Now you're going to take that left leg pointed out to the side. So the leg you were just working with that ball. Other arm's going to come down to a diagonal, both hip bones facing forward. Again, we're going to take a slight plie in that supporting leg. We're going to lift the leg up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Kneecaps forward, squeezing the glutes, and down, up, relaxed upper body, up and down, up and down, up and down, really trying to pull those abdominals in. Good, one more, up and down, beautiful. Go ahead and move your chair to the other side or just face a different direction. You guys are at home, so it doesn't matter. Just want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. So now we're going to take that left leg, that's going to be your supporting leg, slightly bend it, take the ball, it's coming between the right calf and the right thigh. Both kneecaps are facing down, belly pulled into the spine. Long spine. Remember, crown of the head reaching almost in a diagonal. We lift, lower, lift, and lower. Kneecaps facing down. Both hip bones are facing your chair or countertop. Good. And lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Let's do a few more here. Lift, and lower. You got it. Lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. And lift. Now we're going to add that pulse. So we lift and lower, squeeze, release. We can take it a little faster. Lift, lower, squeeze, release. Lift, lower, squeeze, release. Lift, lower, squeeze, release. Keep it going. Squeeze, release. That supporting leg, slightly bent. I feel my glute. What about you? Squeeze, release. Lift, lower, squeeze, release. Lift, lower, squeeze, release, and lift, lower, squeeze. Now just squeezing, release. Little pulses. Pulse. Squeeze. Every time you squeeze, too, think of pulling in those lower abs a little bit deeper. Keep it going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let go of that ball. Go ahead, drop it down. Actually, I lied. We got to do the other side of side lifts. So that supporting leg is going to come to a slight bend. This is the beauty of the live classes. It's not a perfectly filmed thing. I know I forget to do the other side a lot, so please bear with me on that. Or throw me out a comment saying, hey, Holly, you forgot. So that arm's coming out to the diagonal, supporting leg slightly bent. Kneecap of that outreach leg is also facing forward. And we lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower, trying to keep both of those hips stable. Lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Let's do 4 more. 1. Lower. 2. Lower. 3. Lower. 4. And lower. Beautiful. Now you can drop that ball down. Let's just stretch out those glutes a little bit. So we're going to take the right leg, cross it over in a figure 4, and just sit back slightly, maybe bringing your elbows to that chair. Just feeling those glutes stretch out. Think of a long spine here. You could always do this sitting on the chair too. So you just sit your bottom on the chair, cross your leg over, and stretch it, whatever you're feeling this morning. Bring it all the way up, and we'll switch legs. Crossing it up and over, sitting back, knee pushes out. Hold that stretch. Beautiful. Bring it all the way up. We're going to go ahead and push our chair out of the way now. I think I'm done with it anyhow. And we're going to grab our hand weights. So if you don't have hand weights, feel free to do all of these arms with just your arms. You just want to work on squeezing the muscles. So we're going to do a little bit of ballet arms, I like to call them. So our heels are going to come into a first position. Arms are going to come down low. And what we're going to do with the arms is just really go through a series of port de bras. So the arms are going to come up to your first. Now right here, squeeze the inside of the arms. From here, bring them up. Then we're going to open them and drop them down. Now that should feel nice and easy. You want to focus on the squeeze. So we lift them up and higher. To the side, drop them down. Again, up, higher, side, and down. Now the key with these arms are keeping them slightly in your peripheral vision. So don't lift them too far out to the side that rib cage pops. Keep them right in front of you. Up, side. Now we're going to add a little balance work. So they come front, releve, side, drop the heels. Front, up, side, drop the heels. Good. Front, up, squeeze those glutes. Stay on the big toes when you lift. And if it's too much for you to balance and lift, maybe you're on your carpet and it's wobbly, just keep going with the arms. Front, lift, side, and drop, and front, and lift, and side. Now we're going to reverse that. So arms go side, we releve. Arms come front, they drop. Side, the arms are slightly forward. Drop those heels, beautiful. Side, lift to the front, and drop, and side. Lift to the front, they drop. Let's do 2 more sets. Side, lift, front, they drop, and side, and lift, front, they drop. From here, arms are going to come up. We're going to plie and pulse it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now with that plie, we bend the arms, stretch, bend. They're coming up to a big Y shape. Bend. 2. When you straighten the legs, think of squeezing those inner thighs. Keep it going. Elbows are pulling down by the waist. Good. And bend. 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 We have one more set for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the arms here. Flip them so palms are down. From here, little circles of the arms. We're taking them forward, squeezing the inner thighs. 6, 7. Now circle them back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Lower them just to shoulder height. But don't drop them all the way down. They should start to feel heavy. Circles again. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 2. Take them backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, right palm flips up, left and right, left and right, and left and right, and left. Take it up to tempo, right, left. Good. Have a little bit of fun with this. And switch. Keep it going. Right, 6, 7. Bring them down, straight into lateral raises. Up, down, up, down, up, down. You should starting to feel those shoulders. Good. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting them all the way up, floating them all the way back down. Beautiful. Take that left arm up over your head, stretching it over to the side. Good. Bringing that arm back up. Right arm reaches up. Take it over to the side. From here, lifting that arm up. And from here, we're going to hinge it forward. So we're going to think of those hips going backwards. Slight bend in those knees. Arms are coming back behind you. Now lift them up. From here, I want you to pulse. Just lifting the arms up. Think of squeezing those shoulder blades together. Weight in the heels. Crown of the head reaching straight forward. Good. Keep those pulses going. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. Belly pulled in. 6, 7, 8, and 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's do one more set for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last set for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bend them in. Send them back. And in. And back. Keeping that contraction in the upper arm that you had during your pulses. In. And back. And in. And back. And in. And back. And in. And back. And in. And back. Beautiful. Standing it up. Shaking those arms out a little bit. We're going to go ahead, take it to the mat for one more set of triceps here. So we're going to sit it down. You're going to bring your legs in front of you, squeezing them in nice and tight together. Hands are going to come right here back by your side. Now I'm going to lift, bring my fingertips forward. But do whatever feels good to you. Now if you want, you can keep your hips on the mat. I'm going to lift mine up, squeezing my glutes. Now I'm going to bend. Down, 2, and up, 2. Down, 2, and up, 2. Down, 2, and up. Down, 2, and up. And down, 2, and up. Down, 2. If you need to, drop those hips. You don't want to collapse into your neck. Keep thinking of your armpits pulling into the pocket. Take it into singles. And 2. And 3. How you guys doing? 4. And 5. and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Beautiful. Dropping those hips down. Go ahead, flex those feet, lift the arms up, and let's just take it into a nice forward fold here for a stretch. Beautiful. All right. Go ahead, grab yourself a glass of water if you would like, a sip of water, I should say. And we're going to start with some Pilates mat here shortly. I am going to do push-ups, but I wanted to include them in the mat section. So we will move on to those shortly. Let me just make sure my video is doing okay. It looks like it is. You guys ready for some Pilates mat? Sorry, I just turned off my watch. Anyways, enjoy this breather. All right, so we're going to take it down to the mat. Just bringing both heels down onto the ground. Taking those hands, bringing them down by your side. And just slide those fingertips down by your heels. We're just going to warm up with some bridges here. Taking an inhale as we exhale, pressing into those heels as you lift the hips up. Pausing there, taking an inhale as you exhale, roll it down. So really try to roll through that spine. If those abs aren't already firing from bar, you just want to start firing them now. Inhale, exhale, press into the heels, lifting those hips up. Now think of that area from the rib cage to the hip bones. It's squeezed in nice and tight, strong abs. Pressing through the back of the arms as you roll down. Inhale, exhale, press into the heels, lifting those hips up. Pause it there, taking an inhale as we exhale, rolling it down one vertebra at a time. Good. Inhale. Exhale, press into those heels as we lift the hips up, squeezing those glutes. Inhale. Exhale, rolling it down. Good. Let's take one more here. Inhale. Exhale, press into the heels, lifting those hips up, squeezing those glutes nice and tight. Inhale and exhale. We're going to roll it down. Beautiful. From there, lifting your legs up into a tabletop position. We're going to get ready for some hundreds. So knowing your variation, maybe you're staying in tabletop, maybe you're going to keep your feet on the ground and just lift the upper body, pump those arms. I'm going to do the full version, so just do what works for you. Taking an inhale as we exhale, scoop it up, stretching those legs out, squeezing the inner thighs, and we pump the arms. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Make sure you're breathing with me. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, relaxing the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more set. And exhale. Beautiful. Hugging those knees into the chest, rocking it side to side here. Let's get ready for some roll-ups. Legs come out in front of you. Arms reaching all the way back up over your head. Taking an inhale, reaching the fingertips up towards the ceiling, scooping that belly. Sitting up nice and tall here. From here, stretching it forward. Think of the crown of the head reaching. Inhale, sit it up. As we exhale, roll it back. Think of lengthening that spine. Relax the shoulders here. Arms come back up over your head. We inhale. On the exhale, chin comes into that chest, sitting it up nice and tall. From here, stretching it forward. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, scoop that belly as you roll it backwards. Arms come back up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, chin comes into the chest, lifting it up, stretching it forward. Inhale, lifting it up. So we exhale, taking it back, squeezing those inner thighs, scooping the belly. Arms come back up over your head. Inhale, exhale, scooping the belly, sit it all the way up. Go ahead, flex those feet and just take another forward fold here. Stretching out those hips. Good. From here, sitting it up, I want you to lean back onto your elbows. From here, go ahead, lift your legs up into a tabletop position. Now, externally rotate those legs a little bit. So you're thinking of turning those kneecaps out. Our right foot's gonna go over the left, and we wanna stay nice and lifted in these shoulders. From here, we're gonna lower the left leg down and up. The right leg stays right there, squeezing those glutes, trying to pull the belly button into the spine. Good. Take 4 more like that, and lift. Inhale as it lowers, exhale as it lifts. As it lowers, don't let that lower back arch, keep the pelvis tucked. Now we're lowering both legs, down and up, down and up, keeping those knees out, down and up, down and up. We have 4 more, and up, down and up, down and up, and down and up. Hold them there. Now switch ankles. That right leg's coming underneath, and we're going to be dropping that leg down and up. So we down and up, down and up. Good. Keeping those abs tight. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's drop both. Down and up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and down, and up. Good. Go ahead, dropping both of the toes down. Just sit up for a moment. Let's stretch out those hips, lifting the arms up, and just take it into a quick forward fold here. And I have one more variation of this for you guys. Go ahead, sit it all the way up. From here, taking it back to your elbows again. We're going to go ahead, lift those legs back up into tabletop. Now extend that right leg out and bend the left leg in so it's parallel in a passe. From here, we're lowering the right leg down. Lift it up and lower and lift and lower and lift and lower and lift and lower and lift and lower and lift, lower and lift and lower and lift. Now turn that left leg out, lower and lift, lower and lift. Good. Both hip bones are still facing up. If you need to, bring that foot down a little bit lower on your shin. If your turnout isn't so great, or the flexibility in the hips. Good. We have 4 more. Lower and lift, lower and lift, lower and lift. 1 more. Lower and lift. Beautiful. Go ahead, shake those hips out a little bit. Ready for the other side, so lifting back up into tabletop. Now make sure you're not collapsing into your shoulders like this. Stay up nice and lifted on those forearms. Left leg comes out, right leg comes into that passe. Here we go. And lower and lift, lower and lift. Making sure that lower back doesn't arch. And lower and lift, lower and lift. Good. Lower and lift, lower and lift and lower and lift. Turn the leg out, so lower and lift, 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 lower and lift. 2 more, so lower and lift, lower and lift. Bending those knees in, just rocking those hips side to side a little bit. Just stretch out those hip flexors. Beautiful. From here, sitting it all the way up, reaching those fingertips forward, taking an inhale. As we exhale, just rolling it down to the mat. Arms are going to come down by your side. We're going to get ready for a little bit of rollover to stretch out those spines. So legs are coming up to a 90. Heels are nice and tight together. Taking an inhale as we exhale, curling that tailbone up. Legs come parallel to the floor. Now if you need to, support your lower back with your hands. From here, opening the legs about shoulder width, taking an inhale. As we exhale, roll it down. Now really focus on this roll through the spine. From here, closing the legs together. Inhale. Exhale, scoop the belly, lifting those legs back. Open them shoulder width. Inhale. Exhale, rolling it down. Good. Closing those legs together. Inhale, exhale, rocking it back. This time, try to take those toes back to the mat. Feel a little bit more of an upper body stretch. Open those legs shoulder width, rolling it down. Now keep those legs shoulder width. We're going to take it right back. Inhale, exhale, rock it back. From here, closing those legs, dropping the toes down. Enjoy that stretch. Roll it down. Open the legs shoulder width apart. Make sure the shoulders aren't lifting up by those ears. Roll it back. Legs together, drop it down. Rolling. And opening those legs, rock it back again. Go ahead, closing those legs, dropping it down, rolling it all the way up, taking yourself all the way up to a seated position here, seated, for rolling like a ball. So hands are gonna come to your shins. Open those elbows nice and wide. Tuck the chin in towards the chest, lift those toes. From here, we're gonna rock and roll it back and up, back and up, back and up. Good, back and up, back and up, back and up, and back. Now maybe keeping that going, or we're gonna take it into my teaser variation. So we stretch right back in. So rock back and up, stretch those feet and in. Rock it back, bring it up, stretch those feet and in. Rock it back and up, stretch and in. Let's do two more. So back and up, stretch and in. Last one. Back and up and stretch and in. Good. Drop those toes for a second. So this time we're going to take it into my rolling like a ball into standing up. So if you haven't taken any of my barre classes before, I'm going to show you what it is first. If it's too much for you, just continue rolling like a ball. So we're going to hold on to these ankles. From here, we're going to roll it back. From here, you're going to cross one foot over the other and stand it up without using your hands. From here, you sit it right back down and roll it back again. And when you stand up, you want to try to keep a flat spine. That was a very bad example there. From here, as you sit down, long spines, and we roll it back again, all right? So let's get ready to start. Go ahead, get in that rolling like a ball position. Hold on to those ankles. Tuck the chin into the chest. We have 10. Here we go. So we roll back. And 1. And back. And 2. And back. And 3. And back. And 4. Good. Back. And 5. And back. And 6. And back. And 7. Back. And 8. Squeezing those inner thighs as you stand up. Squeezing the butt. Last one. 10. And up. Beautiful. You should be standing now. If you're not, stand it all the way up. We're going to get ready for some push-ups. So go ahead, face the side. Heels come together into that Pilates stance. We're going to lift the arms all the way up as we inhale. Now as we exhale, dropping that chin down towards the chest, rounding through that spine. From here, walking the hands forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want those shoulders right over your wrists. Now the first shot I'm going to show you, we're going to come to our knees, crisscross those ankles. We're going to do just 5 push-ups here, making sure those elbows go backwards. Here we go. So we're back and up, back and up, back and up. 2 more. Back and up. Last one. Back and up. Holding it here, flipping those toes under, lifting it up, squeezing the glutes. Holding it here, walking the hands back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Relaxing that body down. From here, rolling it all the way up. Lifting the shoulders up by the ears, rolling them back and down. Let's do another set. Inhale, lifting those arms up. As we exhale, rolling it down. Now, if you don't have push-ups, just hold the plank. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, bending the elbows back. And 1. Back. And 2. Back. And 3. Back. And 4. Back. And 5. Beautiful. Walking those hands in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rolling it up. Release. Zip those legs. Shoulders up by the ears. Back and down. We have one more set. Arms come up. Exhale, dropping the chin down towards that chest. Good. Walking those arms forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding it here. Squeeze those inner thighs. Last set. And down. And up. And down. Elbows back. And up. Pull those bellies in. Don't let them drop down towards the ground. Bend and up. One more. Bend and up. Holding it here. Squeeze that plank. Keep holding. Beautiful. Walking the hands back in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Relaxing that body down over the legs. Rolling it all the way up. Lifting the shoulders up by the ears, rolling them back and down. Beautiful. Go ahead, turn to the side again. We're going to sit it back down. Crisscross those feet. Hands come in front. Sit it all the way down to your mat. Rolling it back, lifting those legs up into a tabletop position. We're going to get ready for our single leg stretch here. So you're going to curl the upper body. Right hand is going to come to the outside of the right leg. Left hand is going to reach over on the inside of that right leg. From here, stretch that left leg forward. Good. Scoop the belly, relax the shoulders. From here, you're going to switch it. Pull that stretch for a moment. Notice your shoulders if they're in alignment. From here, we switch. And switch. Let's take it a little bit quicker. Here we go. And switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Hug both those knees into the chest. If you can, keep it lifted. Keep those abs pulled in and the lower back pressed into the mat. From here, going into our double leg stretch. Here we go. So we stretch them out and in, out and in. Try not to hold on to any tension to that upper body. If you need to, just lower the head down. Maybe rest the head on a pillow while you do this. Or not take your stretch so big and wide. Keep it a little smaller. You can always do that too. Good. Stretch and bend. Stretch and bend. Stretch and bend. Last one. Stretch and bend. Good. Lowering it down. Just rocking those hips side to side. From here, taking both the legs up, just go ahead, flex and point those feet for a second. And we're going to get ready for your single straight leg. So relax the feet, curl the upper body. Now you're either going to grab on the back of your thigh or up a little higher. I don't want you to lift the shoulders though. From here, lowering that left leg down, holding the stretch. And switch. Hold the stretch. And switch. Both hip bones up towards the ceiling. Lower back pressed into the mat. And switch. And switch, reaching in opposition with each leg. Imagine someone's pulling your toe. If you were in my class, I might come pull it. Of course, when we're allowed to touch again. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. Beautiful. Hugging both those knees and go ahead, lower the head down. We're going to circle those arms all the way back behind the head, curling that upper body, lifting both toes up. Now really try to press that lower back in. If you have any lower back issues, just lift the hips up, bring the hands right underneath. From here we lower and lift. Lower, keeping those elbows wide. Lower and lift. Good. Let's take 4 more. And lift. Now you might not be lowering your legs as much as me, that's okay. You might even be bending the toes. I want you to protect those lower backs. Lower and lift. 1 more, I lied. Good. Hugging those knees into the chest, rocking it side to side. And let's get ready for some crisscross. So take those arms, circle them around and back behind the head. Lift the legs in tabletop. Curl the upper body. Sink that lower back into the mat. Take the right elbow over towards the left knee. Good. And switch. 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 Let's do 4 more. Here we go for 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. Beautiful. Hugging those knees into the chest. Just rocking it side to side here. From here, lifting those legs up to a tabletop position. Let's take the arms out to the side. Go ahead, drop the knees over to the right side of your room. Try to keep both shoulder blades connected to the mat there. Just feeling that body stretch. Good, holding on to that there. Taking a deep inhale. And exhale. Good, one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. From here, bringing those legs back up to your tabletop position. Go ahead, drop those knees over to the left side. Again, trying to keep both the shoulder blades down and connected. Feel a nice stretch here. Good. From here, lifting those legs up into tabletop. We're gonna stretch the legs all the way down. Arms are gonna come back up overhead. You guys didn't think you were getting out of here without any teasers. Here we go. So we're gonna inhale. As we exhale, lift it right up. Scoop that belly, reach for those toes. Inhale, send it back down. And again, exhale, lift it up, reach for those toes. Inhale, lowering it down. Exhale, reaching it up, reach for those toes. Inhale, lowering it down. Beautiful. And lift. Just do what you can. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And lower. Good. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Let's do two more. Lift. These are quick teasers for me. And lower. Last one. Lift. And lower, nice and slow for 8, 7, 6. Really reaching, scooping that belly. Beautiful, lowering it all the way down, circling those arms, hugging those knees into the chest, rocking it side to side. Awesome. From here, taking both legs up overhead. We're going to take those feet, flex them, and just open them out into a nice straddle here. Take your hands on the inside of your thighs, giving those legs a nice stretch, maybe rocking it side to side. Good. And just breathe. Stretching it all out. Now point those feet. And flex. Hopefully you guys don't all see my ugly bruised toe over there. As I was saying during the bar class, I knocked it into our coffee table. And I think I broke it the other night, but I'm bending it just fine. It's just an ugly color. Good. And flex, holding it there. One more little set of pulses here. I tricked you all. You thought you were done in stretching. Arms are coming out to the side. From here, we're lifting up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And because I'm feeling fancy, 2 more sets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring them all the way up. Go ahead, drop the toes down. We're just going to take the hips out. So open them in a little froggy position. Bottom of the feet are together. Just squeeze those glutes, still trying to keep your lower belly pulled in. Think of your lower back sinking into the mat. Just taking those arms up towards the ceiling, reaching them all the way back. Nice and long here, just enjoying this stretch. Now release those hips. So don't squeeze your glutes and just relax here for a moment in this nice open posture. Taking an inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. From here, sliding those legs out in front of you. Go ahead, reach both fingertips up towards the ceiling. As we exhale, chin comes into the chest, sitting up nice and tall here. Good. From here, I'm going to take it. You guys can take it to a straddle, facing any way you like at home. I'm going to face you all. How was my mic today? Can you guys hear me okay? I'm going to lift those arms out to the side. And from here, just stretch it to the right and the left. And as you're stretching here, just trying to keep both kneecaps up, trying to keep both of the hip bones onto the mat, just taking it side to side. You got it. Just doing what feels good for you. Now keeping that arm on the left, right hand comes into the center. We're going to stretch it up and over. Again, trying to keep both hip bones down. Just feel the stretch through the side here. Maybe looking up to that palm. Good. Inhale, bringing it up. And repeat sides. So take that right arm out, left arm comes down. Stretch it up and over. Enjoying that stretch. You're trying to keep both kneecaps up towards the ceiling, feeling the stretch all the way through the side of this body here. Good. Inhale, bringing that arm up. Both arms come up overhead. Reach up towards the ceiling. From here, taking a flat back forward. So squeeze those glutes. Try to keep those kneecaps up. And as slow as you can, lower it down onto the ground. Using control. Good. Hold it there. Is that Joanne Abatelli I'm reading from far away? It says hello. My computer's right in front of me today, but my eyes aren't very good. So Joanne, if you're there, hello. It's good to see you. Even if it's just your little Facebook icon. Holding here, squeezing the glutes. From here, walking the hands over to the right foot. Just enjoying that stretch. Taking the hands back into the center. Good. And to the left. Good. Still trying to keep both the hip bones down. Good. Bringing the hands back into the center. Hold it here. Maybe resting the forehead down if that's available to you. Just enjoying this stretch. From here, big inhale. Reach those fingertips forward and try to lift it up from the ground. Squeezing those glutes. Arms come up. Hands come back behind you. From here, lifting that chest up nice and tall. Taking a stretch. Good. Lifting it up. Go ahead, bringing those legs in. We're going to take that left leg, cross it over the right. Take the right arm out to the side. And just give that left leg a hug, twisting the body here. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. On the exhale, twisting a little deeper, pulling those shoulder blades down and back. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Go ahead, switching legs. Take that right leg over the left. Left arm out to the side. Cross it over, sit up nice and tall. Give that leg a hug, relax the shoulders. Imagine someone's pulling you up from the crown of your head. Good. Bringing it back into the center. We got one more stand up here. So we're going to come to a squatted position. You scooch back a bit. Onto those tippy toes, hands down by your side. Taking an inhale as we exhale, dropping those heels down towards the ground. Relax that spine. Soften those knees. Maybe we'll wiggle them out a little bit. Walk those feet. Taking an inhale as we exhale, we're going to slowly roll it up one vertebra at a time. Restacking that spine. Inhale, lifting those shoulders up. Rolling them back and down. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time like that. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead, stretching your favorite toe out. Taking a nice, beautiful curtsy. Reaching it back up. And you all are all done. Good work. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys, sorry, I'm just turning off my music so I don't have to talk so loud. I hope you all enjoyed class today. Something kind of fun. Today is Pilates day. So whatever you're doing, do some Pilates. Maybe go back and find one of our videos, a Pilates mat video. I have some great 30-minute Pilates mats videos. Although we just did some Pilates mat, so you technically celebrate it. Yeah, so everyone have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for supporting us. We're getting ready to go into our 7th week of a closed studio, which is kind of scary to me and a little bit overwhelming. But at the same time, I've been really able to have fun teaching with you guys online. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Please comment on my videos, like them, share them. It makes it all worth it. If not, I'm just kind of sitting here in an empty room talking to my phone, which, as fun as that is, it's not the same as interacting with you guys online. Anyways, enough bibble babble. Have a wonderful Saturday. Love you all. Bye-bye.